I just wanted to show you real quick how to use the Lose It app. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on it, so it's too overwhelming, but it's super simple once you get into it. Once you've created your profile and you've adjusted your calories to have the right amount for your budget, as we've gone over in the lecture, I wanted to make sure I got you guys set up for that. If you are still having struggles with that, let me know. But once you're set up, you should have your budget plugged in at the top left here under the log section. At the bottom, you'll see there's different little icons to click on. You've got a social tab where you'll find your group. You can post in here questions, tips, advice. You can share anything you want, or I might put an update in there or some motivation in there for you all to kind of help you with the challenge. So there's a social tab, and then here you can kind of also see alerts. Alerts might be things that someone posted or something that I shared with you all. That might be helpful. So I'd encourage you to check this tab at least once a day when you're in the app and you're plugging things in. That way you can stay up to date or in the loop. But again, feel free to share in the Facebook also things as well. All right, so I'm going to show you real quick just how to log stuff. If you go to the log section here, or if you hit the plus icon, either one, it's going to take you to the log here, and whatever you're eating that day or in that part of the day, let's say it's breakfast. All right. You're going to plug in breakfast items by clicking on Add Breakfast here. Once you get there, it brings you to a search screen. You can search whatever you might want to find here. Let's say I had a muffin. You'll type it in, and you can be as specific as you need to be, or you can just be general and scroll. But I try to be as specific as possible, depending on what I'm actually having. So if it's a blueberry muffin, you'll find it a lot faster if you type in blueberry muffin. All right, and I encourage you to find the ones that have the check marks. Those are going to be the most accurate ones that you can find. All right, so that's to find an item by typing it in. Then you can also hit this little barcode looking button that's on your phone. This is going to bring you to the ability to scan the barcode of the food item that you're purchasing. Or that, let's say, like for me, I like to sometimes buy a protein shake at the gas station. If you're buying something on the go, or you might not have the moment to actually search things, you can scan the barcode by clicking here. It's going to take you to a nice little camera where you'll be able to scan the barcode. And from there, it makes it super easy to plug in food items without manually searching them. All right, so that's how you would do additions to your food log, depending on what you're having in that part of the day. All right, let's say I start putting in a bunch of stuff. Over time, it's going to create a My Foods library for you, where you'll actually be able to find all your commonly eaten food items over time, so that in the future, finding them again is not a hassle. It's super easy, which is probably my favorite part about the app here. And then you can create recipes based on what you eat commonly. So let's say for breakfast, this is a common breakfast for me here: orange juice and a sausage egg croissant. All right. What I would do is hit these three buttons here, these three little dots actually, and then it'll bring up this tab here. I'm going to hit Add Meals to Recipes, and I might just call it something, whatever helps me remember it. So OJ and sausage sandwich. Man, I can't spell tonight, apparently. All right, OJ and sausage sandwich. So now I added that to recipes, and it knows exactly, based on what I put in there today, how much I had. And you can adjust this recipe in the future. Like if you don't have 12 ounces of orange juice, say you only have 8, you can adjust up or down. Same thing with the food items. If you have 1 or 2 of the food items, you can plug in 1 or 2. But for now, for this instance, I'm just going to save it by hitting done. All right, so now it's created for the future, in case I have this same breakfast every day, or if I just really like to have it once a week. All right, so let's say I'm just going to show you yesterday, for example, on Sunday. I want to find that recipe. I'll hit Add Breakfast again, and then now it should be under recipes based on what I called it. So OJ and sausage sandwich. Same thing, plugged it right back in. So super quick, super easy, and it knows how many calories I already had in that the day before, so it's going to have the same amount for the next time I use it right here, 580. So Super easy to use. All right, let me get back to today. I'm going to delete this just on purpose, just to show you how I would put in my dinner. So I eat the same lunch and dinner just because it works easy for me, but I know that might not work for everyone. But what I'm going to do is just go to the dinner section, add dinner, and I have it saved as a recipe already because I made these meals ahead of time. It was ground turkey and rice with zucchini. It's a recipe I created based on everything that I had in it. It's going to know the amount right away, and I just simply hit the check mark to add it, 1 serving of it. Boom, and there it is in my day. So now my calorie budget is closer to 2160. So I have room here, as you can see, to eat a few hundred more calories based on what it's telling me. And as long as your Metacorp Maps menu planning has been done, it should line up ideally with exactly that you planned for. So you should hit your target basically at the end of the day. This is going to help ensure you're staying on track. Like I mentioned, this is kind of like your digital checkbook. You're allowed a certain amount of calories or money per day, for example. And you want to try to eat just the right amount of those calories, but not overspend or undereat or underspend. So that's what this is all about. It's about checks and balances, making sure that you plan ahead with the Metacorp menu planning, and then you come in here and execute and follow that plan. It's going to keep you motivated. It's going to keep you on track. It's going to make sure that you are having success. And as you start to get more used to it, it's going to become a lot easier and really effortless. Like, to log food for me these days with this app here saves me so much more time than writing in a journal anymore. And it's highly effective. So I've been able to have 2 really good in-bodies just by using this app since I started using this app. So I hope the same for you all. I hope it's very user-friendly for you. And if you have questions, feel free to, again, go over to the social tab, find your group, share it in here, and we can post things. One last thing I wanted to show everyone that's highly important so that I can view your food logs, or that Coach Nino can view your food logs with. If you go to your top right corner where your image is, or your profile image is, and click on it, we're going to need a privacy setting to be changed that will allow us to view it as your friend. So if you scroll down, you'll find a privacy icon under Manage. And then we need to find the section that says who can view my food logs. If you click here, it's going to let you change your options to lose it friends. That's what we need it to be set on for you, so that as long as we're friends with you, we can see your food logs daily and give you feedback, and also so we can know you're doing it and give you points for your team. Once you've done that, just click save, and now I'm able to view your stuff. It won't tell me exactly every detail of your food items, but it'll help me kind of see that you're staying on track, see that you might not be eating enough, or you might be eating too much, or I can give you feedback and also points for your team. So hope everyone finds this effective. Again, if you have questions, feel free to share them in here, in the group, or on the Facebook group, either one. And if you're still really struggling, no worries. We've got you covered. Just bring your phone into your next workout, or anytime you want to stop in, or if you want to give us a call, and we'll go over it together in person. Keep setting you up for success.